everybody seems to be having a good time.
Sure, no wonder those elaborate fireworks. I haven't seen anything like that in years. Don't you want to go back out and see the rest of them?
No, I don't. I want to propose to you again. Marry me.
You're really serious about this?
No. Yes, I'm serious. I take it you're going to make me wait.
That's right.
I don't like to be kept waiting, Sophia. I'll keep waiting, Sophia.
Cece, I have a million feelings.
Now, don't say anything unless it's yes, all right?
All right, now you're mad.
No, I'm not angry. Not me. I'm just going to have some more champagne for both of us. Not out of this bottle, I'm afraid. I'll get some more. I'll meet you out on the lawn, all right? Dad?
I had a good time.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising, isn't it? Dad's little shindig wasn't really as grim as I thought it would be.
Well, except for the tension between Santana and Eden, and Cruz and the DA.
Enough moodiness to give Bergman a headache. That's just the two of us. I like that better.
I do, too.
Let's have a little party of our own.
Oh, yes, let's.
Set off some indoor fireworks.
Mm-hmm.
Now, call me crazy, call me kinky, but I have an irresistible urge to take off my tie.
Do it.
Did you get that?
Uh-huh.
Be right back.
Hello?
Mary.
Mark, what do you want?
I need to talk to you as soon as possible.
No, there's nothing we have to say to each other.
I think there is. The future's at stake here, Mary. Everybody's future.
Let's get this going. I can tell you're as thankful as I. Good time was had by all and a little wine. I know by that look, you got other things on your mind. I can't resist that sign. Turn out the light and open the door.
I think it's time we got back.
I don't.
Look, I had a talk with Santana. She wants to make a go of it. And so do I.
She has a funny way of showing it.
Meaning what?
Meaning she's been spending a lot of time with Keith Timmons.
That's his doing. He's been very friendly. She's been pretty vulnerable, and he's taken advantage of it.
I see. So she's decided to forego that friendship.
And I really don't think it's a
I'm
joke.
sorry, I didn't mean...
They go back a long ways. And he has helped her. He's been very supportive about Danny. And I've been busy, you know. She can't help but feel abandoned now and then. He's just happy to be there for her, that's all.
I guess then it's just a platonic relationship.
I didn't say that, and I think it's more than that to him, obviously. I mean, he's going to push it as far as he can. Among other things, it gives him a chance to show me up.
Why would he want to do that?
I don't know, but he's always tried to do that. Ever since high school, he's taken every chance he could to do me one better. He's just... I don't know.
What?
It's not important.
What? Come on, talk to me. I'm interested.
You remember that photograph I told you about that disappeared in the David Laurent case?
Yes?
Well, it was a piece of evidence that strongly supported the position of the defense. It got me to thinking, and I started doing some research on cases Keith handled when he was the assistant DA. A certain pattern emerged that made me realize the Laurent case was no fluke.
What kind of pattern?
Crucial bits of evidence have a habit of disappearing in cases he handles.
Can you prove it?
No, he's never done anything tangibly illegal. In my gut, let's just say I don't feel too happy about him being our DA.
Or your wife's friend?
Exactly.
Well, if you really do think that Keith is a bad person, I guess Santana should be protected from him.
Oh, I've tried to warn her, but she accuses me of being jealous of him.
Maybe he's after Santana to get you.
To get me.
Maybe he knows that you're on to him. Maybe he's trying to use her to get to you. I could help you.
No. Not for a minute. Keith Timmons is my problem. You stay out of it.
Okay. I just think you should watch out. Known a lot of men like him. Ambitious. Obsessed. I was almost married to one, remember?
Yes, I do.
You're not going.
I am.
Look, I don't trust him. I'm not going to let you go.
Don't be like this, Mason. Look, he was very calm and reasonable on the phone. He talked about the baby. He said he wanted to do what was right for everybody.
I especially don't trust him when he's calm and reasonable. If you're this determined, then I guess I'll just have to go with you.
No, absolutely not. There's no way that Mark and I are going to come to an agreement if you're there. You know that.
You're not going to come to an agreement anyway. I'm going with you.
Mason, no. I have to resolve this on my own.
Why? We're going to be sharing a life, a child together before long. Aren't your problems my problems?
I promise you, I will give you all the problems you could possibly want, but this one I want to deal with.
When did you get to be such a stubborn woman?
When did you get to be such an obstinate man?
It's hereditary.
Fine. I am determined to persuade Mark to cooperate on this annulment.
After the things he said to me yesterday?
Mason, just trust me.
I
all
do.
right?
It's Mark I don't trust. Besides, I don't know how you think you can accomplish anything with him when I couldn't.
You know, for a smart man, you sure don't know anything about psychology.
Meaning what?
Meaning that the last time you saw Mark, you went up and knocked him down. Now, what did you expect to accomplish? I know Mark. I plan on using a more subtle approach.
He's about as subtle as a heart attack. You're wasting your time.
No, this is wasting my time. I am leaving.
All right. Let me get changed and I'll come with you.
No.
I'm not going to do anything, Mary. I'll just sit at the bar and wait.
Mason, you're frustrated and you're annoyed. Forget it, all right? Be real quick. I will be back before you even know I'm gone.
Mary.
Please.
Excuse me, but I can't say that I'm pleased with this kind of behavior.
Just take it easy, Dad.
And I expected some sense of propriety from you, young lady.
Dad, will you lay off?
I thought we had an understanding when you left this house.
Can you please stop?
Mr. Capo, I'm sorry you're angry, but I don't feel like I've done anything wrong.
Do you know what this looks like?
What do you mean?
It looks like you took advantage of your entree into this household to have a relationship with my son.
All right, now that is enough.
Now, Ted, I told you about this a long time. I saw it coming. You would not listen.
That's right, Dad, that's right. Now, I'm not listening now. If Haley is not welcome here, then neither am I. Now, come on,
Ted.
What?
Can I speak to you alone, please?
Forget it. In fact, though, I want just one thing. I want you to apologize to Haley.
No, Ted, I don't need that. I want to talk to your father. I'll wait outside. Jane, will you come with me?
Of course.
I can't believe that we just talked to her, Dad. I don't understand why a man with so much power has to use it to hurt somebody who aren't even his equals.
Well, at least you finally admit she's not our equal.
Dad, that's not what I meant. I'm talking about an abuse of power. You're supposed to be a big man, right? Now, why can't you be big enough to have some tact and some understanding.
Maybe I understand things a lot more clearly than you do, son.
No, you don't, Dad. You humiliated her and you embarrassed her.
She's not right for you, Ted.
And how do you know this? Dad, this is my life, not yours.
I'm trying to protect you from your own impetuousness.
Dad, now wait a minute. We had an agreement that I was supposed to live my own life. Do you remember this?
Yes, sir.
Well, you haven't kept up to that agreement for 10 minutes at a time.
You trying to tell me a parent is supposed to just stand around and watch his children do something wrong just because an agreement is made?
Dad, you're not going to watch me anymore because I'm not sticking around here.
Ted, you're angry and you're being very foolish.
That's right. What, you think I'm supposed to grow up under your thumb so I can turn out like Mason?
If you insist on acting like an adolescent, there's very little chance that you will grow up.
Let me tell you something. I think I have a lot better chance of growing up right someplace else. That's exactly what I'm going to do.
Ted. Hello. No, Inspector Castillo's not here. No, I don't know where he is. Mr. Timmons, yes, I know where he is. Mr. Timmons!
Mary.
Mark?
Ah, look, I'm glad you came. Guess I should thank you for it.
No, but you can thank me for making sure Mason didn't come. He had a hard time talking about him.
Well, I'm glad you did. Our last encounter was enough.
Look, I don't have much time, so can you just say whatever it is you need to say?
Mary, why do you have to be like that?
How would you like me to be?
Well, maybe a little more patient, a little more understanding.
Oh, really? Do you think you have that coming at this point?
At what point, Mary? I still love you. And I don't want to let you go.
Don't you ever touch me again.
All right, I'll come down there as soon as I can. No, Inspector Castillo isn't here. I don't know where he is. How's Detective Whitney doing? I'm glad it wasn't worse. Okay, I'll be down there soon and get a full report. Yes, right.
What's wrong?
One of Cruz's men got hurt in an immigration bust.
Is it very bad?
He's in a hospital down in State Street. I'm gonna go there now. Listen, if your husband does show up, tell him to meet me at the police station.
Okay. If I could find him, I wish I knew where he was.
Maybe it would be better if you don't.
What do you mean?
Stay here. I'll be back as soon as I can.
Keith, I meant what I said earlier. I don't want to see you anymore. I don't want to jeopardize my marriage.
I just want to talk. I think there's some things you should know.
Keith.
Listen to me. I just want to discuss this. Just talk.
Keith, no.
I won't be long. I'll be right back.
Keith.
Mary, all right, I'm sorry. You don't have to get so excited. Let me buy you a drink.
No, I don't want to drink. I'm pregnant, remember? Let's just get through this, all right?
Yeah, sure. Fine.
Mark, did you really mean it when you said you were going to fight the annulment?
Yes, I did.
Why? Nothing's going to change. I'm never going to come back to you. I'm always going to be with Mason. Now, wouldn't it be better for everybody if we just got it over with?
Mary, I just want you to reconsider. It's not too late for us.
It is too late for us.
Mary, I don't know how, but Mason seems to have you mesmerized. Now listen to me. I don't care if it takes all night, but I'm going to make you to regain your senses. And I don't care what Mason thinks, but I don't care what he thinks. The baby that you're carrying is mine. It's our child, Mary.
I don't get this. You insist on pretending that you didn't rape me. You insist on pretending that you were a good husband when you were with prostitutes, Mark.
Mary, wait a minute.
I mean, you lied to me again and again. Our marriage was just a big mistake from the beginning, and I want it ended.
Hey, now you can't pin all the blame on me for what happened. You're as much at fault as I am.
All right, fine. I don't think there's any point in assessing blame at this late date.
I'll do whatever I have to do to stop an annulment, Mary.
All right. In that case, I'll file for a divorce, and I'll leave the church.
You wouldn't do that.
I would do exactly that.
Oh, I'm sorry, but I'm just amazed. You're telling me that you'll leave your religion, you'll leave your deepest beliefs for an affair with Mason. Why, this is worse than I thought.
Oh, no, Mark. It's much better than you're capable of understanding.
All right, then a divorce isn't going to make any difference anyway. I'll just sue you for custody once the baby is born, Mary, and I'll win.
You know, you have a really insane way of showing that you love me. You really expect me to believe that after you threaten me with something like that?
All right, Mary, why don't we just put this aside and make it easier on both of us? I remember what we had, Mary. We can have it back. I know that we can.
I'll tell you something. You'll never get custody. There's no court in the world that would give custody to a rapist.
Don't you talk to me that way. Not after how much we've meant to each other. How much love we shared.
We never shared anything. Certainly not love. You never loved me. And I never loved you.
You married me, didn't you?
Don't you understand that I married you because I thought you were dying? It's Mason that I love. It's always been Mason.
No, Mary, I know you. I know what we had together.
Well, I never knew you, Mark. I thought I did. I thought you were really a decent man. But I found out that you're bitter and you're vicious and you're vengeful. Even Janice warned me about you.
All right, you say what you want, Mary. I'm never gonna let you go. You got a choice. It's either Mason or our baby.
Been having a good time? Sorry I was so late getting back.
Hardly matters. Hello, Santana. I was just gonna look for my father. Excuse me. Where have you been all this time? Or should I guess?
No, I'll tell you. I was with Eden.
Some things never change.
Listen to me.
No, why? I know exactly what you're gonna say.
I wanted to get some things straightened out with you.
Oh, silly me. I thought you already had.
Santana, please.
Did you? Finally?
Yes, I think so.
You think so, but you don't know so.
Will you give me a break?
I'm sorry. I don't mean to sound like a nagging wife. I know that you're trying. I'll try to.
That would be nice.
Keith left, and he said that he wanted you to meet him over at the station.
Why? What's up?
Well, something about a raid earlier tonight. A policeman was hurt.
Who?
I don't remember his name.
How badly?
I don't know.
All right, let's get out of here. I want to find...
No, I don't want to leave now. Why don't you go ahead and take my car and then come back for me later?
All right, hopefully this won't take too long.
I understand. Look, when you get back, maybe we should have a long talk ourselves.
I think that would be a real good idea. Listen, we're gonna work things out. I mean that.
Haley.
Keep apologizing, all right?
Listen, the way my dad acted was inexcusable.
Well, I want you to know that I appreciate you standing up to him.
Yeah?
I was really impressed.
Well, he was way out of line. All right.
I think I can understand how he feels, though.
You do? Well, that's more than I can.
Look, I'll let you get to work.
Wait, no, come on. I'm sorry. I gotta get back, but do you mind staying?
I'd love to.
Oh, good. All right, sit down. Whoa! Into the night by the Bud Bop. This is Mr. TC here with you on KUSB. The request hour now has just begun, so all you little kittens and cats out there, you call up old Teddy Boy and tell him exactly what you want to hear. The request lines are now exactly open. So let's get this cabs walking. Let's get down with the latest sound. Just pick up that phone, and there it is. First call of the night. Hello, you're on the air.
Hi, Teddy.
Well, hello. I certainly know who this voice is. How you doing tonight, Roxanne?
Comfortable. Really comfortable. Would you like to know what I'm really comfortable in?
Well, I'm afraid to ask.
Well, I'm kind of in a jungle mood tonight. You know, tropical and hot.
I see.
Oh, I wish you could see Teddy, because I'm stretched out on a big fur, wearing a little something just for you. I mean, it's little, and it's really something. I'm wearing black lace Teddy.
Well, that's very cute, Roxanne.
And the only other thing I have on is nail polish. Jungle red. And this deep, tawny tan I've been working on. And Ted, you know what?
What?
I'm tan all over. Lean and mean and ready.
Roxanne, okay, listen, we got to get back to another song right now. So thank you very much for calling, and stay comfortable.
All right, Teddy. I'll do just that.
All right. Bye-bye now.
Ooh, Teddy. What's the matter? Kitten's got your tongue. Mm-hmm.
No, not at all. It's a three-letter word for injustice. Jip. Well, it's about time, Castillo.
Hey, man, you all right?
Yeah, I'll live. It's just a flesh wound.
What happened?
Good question, Castillo. It's just a pity you're the last person to ask.
I'd like to hear the details if you don't mind.
Well, we went out with the feds on that tip we got. You know, down the 17th and Alvarado.
Yeah.
Well, some illegals were there, but only 2. Not the dozen we expected.
So they knew you were coming.
That's very sharp, Castillo. Very smart. Only this is about the 3rd time this has happened, isn't it? They seem to know that you're coming, don't they? And they always seem to get away.
If you got a suggestion, Keith, I'm all ears.
Well, I'm forming a special task force to work with immigration, and I'm going to put you in charge of it.
I was about to make the same suggestion myself.
Good. I want you to crack down on these people. I want you to be personally responsible to make sure that there are no more screw-ups. And if you'll excuse me, gentlemen, I got a party to go to.
Woo! A real prince, that guy.
One of my all-time personal favorites. You out of commission for long?
Oh, no. I'll take a sick day or 2.
Hope it's not going to mess up your soccer game.
Anytime you want to put on the knee pads, I'm ready.
Hey, tell him, Julio, we wouldn't last a minute out there with him kids today.
So how's Santana doing?
Okay.
I seem to remember some mention of you guys inviting me over for dinner sometime.
Man, we've been real busy, but we'll do that soon. Meanwhile, we got to come up with a solution to this problem.
That's no joke.
I'm going to start putting a team together tomorrow morning. I want both you guys to be in on it with me.
If you insist.
All there is?
Well, I'd consider it an honor to team up with you, Inspector Castillo.
An honor? But he knows something I don't?
Mother Isabel, I didn't think there was any reason in the world to leave the church. And to leave it, to divorce one man and marry another, that was really unthinkable to me. But now that I find myself in such a difficult position...
I understand.
See, I really want to marry Mason and establish him as the father of my baby, but Mark refuses to cooperate on an annulment.
And so?
And so, I've decided to seek a legal divorce and leave the church.
Mary.
Mother Isabel, can you forgive me?
Oh, it isn't up to me to forgive. As your friend, I can only do my best to understand. But the church...
I know.
Is there no other way? You're sure?
Yeah, I am.
Well, it's a loss to the church, Mary, but it's a much greater loss to you.
My love for God is unchanged. And my love for the church is unchanged. And I only wish that, in the eyes of the church, I was a devout person.
Well, you can't have it both ways, Mary. The church is very clear about this. You know that.
Yes, I do know that.
I hope you'll give this serious consideration before you make a final decision. Pray for guidance, Mary. You owe it to yourself before taking such a momentous step.
Mother Isabel, what if there's no choice?
You must just do what your conscience tells you to do.
Hello.
Hi. Hi. I'm sorry, it's kind of late. Everybody's gone home. Come on in.
The party's over.
Yes. Well, things broke up a little earlier than expected.
I got taken away in police business I shouldn't have been involved in the first place. Apparently I missed a pleasant evening.
Well, it's kind of late, but would you like a nightcap?
Well, if you're sure you wouldn't mind.
No, of course not.
Well, then I accept the invitation.
What would you like? Wine? Champagne?
Whoa, just something cold, bubbly, expensive.
Okay. Well, I'll just see if we have some left.
Yeah, I heard a lot about this place. The Capwell Mansion. It certainly lives up to its expectations.
Well, it's home.
Yeah. And, marvelous. Fountain. Tiles. I hear you keep horses.
Many.
You sure know how to live, CC. And throw a terrific party. I mean, the fireworks could be seen in Ventura. Fantastic.
Long way. I'm glad you approve.
Well,
There you go.
thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, if you'll excuse me.
Your father is, quite a gentleman.
He can be.
Good. Do you know if Santana's left?
No. She's still here. She's waiting for Cruz. She wasn't feeling well, so she's lying down in the study.
I was just telling your father how much I admired his taste. This is a fantastic place.
I'm sure he was glad to hear that.
I'm sorry, I missed most of the nature of the business,
Well, you must have a lot of responsibility.
Oh, I do.
You wear it well.
Yes. Well, I try to.
Keith,
Hi.
I think I must have had too much champagne. I was thinking of calling a taxi instead of waiting for Cruz.
I'll be over in a minute, but let me drive you home if you don't want to wait.
Well, you don't want to wait and finish your drink?
Stop. Finished, I'll take you.
Hi, Santana still? Here. Looks like things have quieted down.
Yes, they sure have.
I'm so glad that you're here. I'm not feeling very well.
Yeah, you look a little pale. When do we get you home?
Cruz, I want you to get moving on a little operation tomorrow morning, okay?
I intend to, Keith. Eden, say goodnight to your father and Sophia for us, please.
I will.
Good night, Eden.
Good night. It's a lovely night.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Yep. Sure is.
Would you like to take a walk in the garden?
Oh, I'd love to.
Here she is. Hi, sweetheart. Hi. I'm getting ready to leave.
Oh, I'm so glad you came.
Yeah, me too.
It's nice to see you. I love you.
I love you. Bye-bye.
Bye. Night. Cece.
Good night.
Night, Daddy.
Well, now that the party's over, the fireworks have all gone up in smoke, I think it's time I got an answer. Will you marry me?
No. I can't accept it.
I don't understand that.
For so many years, Cece, together, we've never had enough trust between us. Can't make a commitment like this unless there's trust. Real trust. And I don't think I'm ready for that yet.
Is there any other objection?
Yes, I think there are.
All right. Why don't you start by telling me what they are?
There's so many, I don't think I know where to start. First of all, there's Mason.
Mason, what has he got to do with this?
I don't like the way you're treating him. As a matter of fact, I don't like the way you're treating Ted.
Go on.
It's really us, Cece, this second time around romance. I'm still afraid that your feelings for me are based on your concern about my illness.
Oh, Sophia.
And I don't think sympathy, or even worse, pride, is a good basis for marriage.
Sympathy, pride, pity, none of them is a motivation. Pity has nothing to do with anything in this case.
Then what is the motivation?
Feelings. My feelings for you. The word is love. It's a word I find very difficult to say. That's what it is. Okay. Maybe you have a point. Because when I was married to you, I never really felt I had 100% of you, so why should I put myself in that same position again?
Cece, my love for you is there, and it's growing every day. Be patient with me.
Yeah, well, if you do see her, would you have her call me right away? Mm-hmm. Right. Thanks. Well, about time. I was worried sick about you.
I'm sorry.
Thought Mark had tried to kidnap you or something. Where have you been?
Oh, I had to see Mother Isabel.
Are you all right?
Yeah. No. Mason.
What did he do?
Nothing.
Take it you didn't get anywhere with the annulment.
No, he said he was going to stop it any way he can.
Mary?
That's not the worst of it, though. He said if I filed for divorce, he's going to sue for custody of this baby.
Mary, you're not going to let him intimidate you.
No. I've made up my mind. I'm going to go ahead with the divorce.
What?
Hey, it's getting late.
That's okay.
No, I think you gotta get some sleep. What do you say, huh?
No, I'm not tired.
Oh my gosh, you're making me yawn. Don't do this. Come on, we gotta get you out of your sleepyhead.
Oh.
Oh my god.
You know, Ted, it's gonna be really weird, though, living with Jane.
I know. Well, don't worry about it. She needs a lot of bark, right? Not much bite.
I guess so. You call me tomorrow morning?
Yeah, of course I will. Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Hey.
So tight.
Yeah, you too. Don't fall asleep on your feet. Yeah, KUSP.
Hi, Daddy.
Hi, Roxanne. How you doing? Listen, the request hour is closed right now.
I know, but I have a different kind of request, and I didn't want to make it over the air.
Oh, yeah? Well, what's that?
Well, we've been getting along so well at a distance. Don't you think we ought to try doing it a little closer?
I don't know what you mean.
You know what I mean, TC. Face to face, skin to skin.
Roxanne, I have this girlfriend.
So, my last boyfriend had a girlfriend, and the one before that, and the one before that.
I don't know if this is really gonna...
Nobody's boyfriend is safe around me, for a lot of good reasons.
Shall I tell you all about them?
Hey, if you don't stop talking, I'm not going to be able to get a word in.
Very funny.
Why don't you tell me what's on your mind?
I don't think you want to know.
You said you wanted to talk sometime.
I'm too tired to talk.
If you're still upset because I took a walk with Eden, believe me, I used it to explain the situation to her.
What exactly did you tell her?
I told her that you and I both want our marriage to work.
Yes. We will make it work. We will.
Sorry if I made you unhappy.
You haven't. You've given me a helpful rejection.
What does that mean?
Got a new perspective. I think I was rushing you a bit. Now we go to plan B.
And what is that?
Plan B? Well, we start all over again. Like we just met. Like it's our first time together. We're going to get to know each other real well. We're going to go on a date. We're going to have an old-fashioned courtship. Corny? Corny, but that's the way I want it. What do you think?
You mean like necking in the back seat?
Well, we'll get to necking later. First, we got to hold hands. What do you think? Ready to try it? Start all over again like we never met? You think about it.
Cece, I already have.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, what do you think? What are you going to do?
Yes. I'd like that.
Terrific. I will call you tomorrow. We'll set a place and a time, and we'll have a date.
Well, that sounds like a lot of fun.
I'll make sure it is. What?
Oh, I never kiss anyone before my first date. Good night.
Good night.
I really enjoyed the walk.
Me too.
You're a very charming woman.
Thank you. I hope you drop by again sometime, Keith.
I'd like that.
Night.
Good night.
your late guest leaving at last?
Yes, he was.
Why are you wasting time with him?
I've got my reasons.
Well, you're not interested in him, are you?
Why not?
Eden, what are you up to?
Nothing.
He's the DA. Cruz works for him. What kind of game are you playing here?
I'm not doing anything about playing any kind of game.
Honey, it's obvious that those two don't get along, so whatever's going on between them, stay out of it. It's none of your business.
Look, Daddy, Cruz has done a lot for me. He's done a lot for you, a lot for our family. I would be awfully ashamed with myself if I didn't look out for him.
Eden.
I know what I'm doing. And if Cruz needs me, you better believe it, I'm going to be there.
If he tries to stop the divorce or even starts to sue for custody of our child, I'll reopen his malpractice case and see that he loses his license.
Oh, Mason, please sit down. You're making me dizzy.
I'll bring Janice in. She can testify against him in court. Even if he should win the case, the publicity will probably ruin him.
Don't we have anything better to do with our lives than plan revenge?
Look, I think we've put up with everything we can from Mark. Now, you've got to file a complaint so we can press charges for rape. I'll get him tried and convicted.
I can't deal with this.
All right? But this is between Mark and me as much as the two of you. And if you won't help me, I'll go after him on my own.